Greetings. I am going to show you in this video a little bit about the interface of Revit, and I'm also going to show you the how to get a project started. Okay, so when you first open Revit, you should see this screen, and in this models panel and of course the families panel, you should see the most recent jobs you've worked on. And I know in 2019 mine had difficulty. It didn't quite work right, but so far so good for 2020. It seems to be working right. This was one that I was playing around with earlier. But before I show you the interface, I want to show you how to start up a new project. And you simply go under the models section and start new. And if you're in my class, if you're in anyone else's class, you can do what you want to, but if you're my class, you need to start out with an architectural template, and just leave where it says create new project. Just leave it just like it is as project. Click OK. All right, now we are inside of Revit, and it's looks like it loaded up pretty quick there. And everything is the same. If you've had AutoCAD or if you used AutoCAD before, then the layout is pretty much the same. You have your quick access toolbar across the top. Then you have your tabs right under that quick access toolbar. And the tabs, what they do is they control the ribbon. The ribbon is the string of tools that you have to work with. And every time you click on a new tab, you get a new ribbon full of tools. So going back to the architecture tab, you can also see that the tools on each one of these panels are all closely associated. So the build panel would have walls, doors, windows, components, and things of that nature. Circulation panel would have things dealing with pathways, ramps, stairs, railings, stuff like that. But on and on, you'll get to learn how all those tools associate with one another as we go along. But so that is your ribbon, and below your ribbon there is, you'll see this, you don't see it right now, but this is an options bar. It'll light up with some stuff depending on the tool that we're working in. Below that are the tabs for your drawings. You can have several tabs or drawings open at one time. Okay, and over on the left you have your properties panel. It says properties right here, and then you have your project browser panel. And these should be open at all times because you are going to be referring to them quite often. The properties panel basically gives you the properties of whatever tool that you're currently working with. So if I'm drawing a wall, and I'm laying out the I guess the wall plan or the floor plan of a house or building, then it's going to show me everything that associates with that wall, and I can adjust certain things from here. The project browser, that shows your different levels, your ceiling plans, and your elevation plans, all of that, and then anything else that you add in here so that you can quickly switch between your different plans and pages and such as that. Below, I don't remember what they call this. I call it a status bar because that's what it was called in AutoCAD. And this just kind of tells you the status. This tells you the scale that you're working in. This one has to do with your resolution. If you want to turn sun and shadows on or off, and some hide and reveal hidden elements, all sorts of stuff. This, just like in AutoCAD where you had a view cube and all kinds of weird stuff, this is kind of a abbreviated version of that, but you do have some controls. Your navigation wheel, things of that nature. Once I go into 3D view, some of this over here will change, and you'll kind of see that as we go along. But anyway, I'm going to stop here because this is the interface. It's pretty much all I got to show you on the interface. Stay tuned for the next video where you actually get to look at how walls are put together.